So I was going to ask, like, what's the worst change approval process that you've seen? We may have already touched on it. For me, it was I was working on a software project, and we had to get wet ink signatures from everyone who was a department head. So I had to get from the head of development. That one wasn't too bad, and I had to get it from the COO who was in charge of like the business who was using the software we were building. That wasn't so bad, but then I needed to get it from the head of finance, and he didn't understand what we were talking about and needed lots of explanation before he'd put his signature on it. And then just these, it would get further and further away from anyone who knew what we were doing from a software perspective, and they would become more and more reluctant to actually sign it. So you'd get people who would just be like, "Oh, you have to come back later," and they would just kind of put roadblocks in the way. Other people would say, "Leave this with me, and I will get it back to you," and that would be like the black hole of, the whole thing would go missing. So that's probably the worst change approval process I've ever encountered.